Angry youths dragged a trembling young man, Agunna, from his mother's hut. Behind them, Maazi Ike and his wife followed with desperate steps, the weight of shame and sorrow. Long before this day, destiny had begun its silent weaving. On the same night, under the same moon, Maazi Ike had welcomed 2 sons from 2 wives, Agunna and Obinna. The ancient laws of the land required that 7 days after a boy's birth, a father must plant a palm fruit in his son's name. If it grew tall and fruitful, the gods smiled upon the child's future. If it withered, his life would walk the path of struggle. Maazi Ike, seeking a sign of greatness, gathered his kinsmen and declared his intention. The 2 palm trees would decide which of his sons would one day inherit his name and wealth. With the blessing of elders and a cage of palm wine poured upon the earth, the ritual was sealed. The years turned like the grinding stone, and the boys grew into men. Obinna's palm tree rose straight and proud, its fronds wide, its trunk thick, its presence commanding the respect of all who passed. But Agunna's palm stood stunted, its leaves thin, its growth slow, as though the earth refused to lift it higher. Jealousy crept into Agunna's heart, like a shadow that arrives before nightfall, quiet, slow. The whispers of envy tormented him until, one moonless evening, he slipped into the grove with 2 companions. Their machetes flashed in the darkness, striking at the trunk of Obinna's tree. They cut and cut again, until the proud palm groaned and fell upon the earth it once ruled. By morning, the youths of Umuagu stormed Agunna's home. Before he could flee, they seized him, their fury shaking the air like thunder. His father's pleas fell like weak rain on hardened stones. The laws of the ancestors could not be bent. The tree of prosperity was sacred. To cut it was to cut destiny itself. Agunna was dragged through the village and taken before the palace. The judgment was swift, the sentence was ancient. He was banished from Umuagu, stripped of name, home, and glory. Years later, when Maazi Ike joined the ancestors, Obinna, the son whose palm tree reached for the heavens, rose to inherit the wealth and honor of his father. The fallen palm, though gone, had spoken its truth, and the wind that moved through Umuagu carried with it a silent lesson. Destiny cannot be stolen,